What's up, y'all? Goblinmaxxer here. A bit of bad news. Immediately as I joined the server, I got ambushed by this thing that I think one-shot me. Actually, I think it two-shot me. It was like this guy called Sips, and he just killed me instantly. So I lost all my levels. I died a couple more times. But I eventually beat him by spamming my ranged attack after luring him into water. But, yeah, I really wish I recorded that, because that could have been funny. But, yeah, really messed that up, so you don't get to see that today, though. What I was planning on doing is getting buckets of lava for my Tinker's Forge, and then, smelting all the rest of my stuff, so... I do have coal somewhere, although I'm not sure how much I have. Okay, we have way more than enough coal, so we should be fine, although mining some more coal definitely wouldn't hurt. But, hey, you can see that's the armor the Sips guy dropped. But yeah, I think I'm just gonna head down. Where exactly, I'm not entirely sure, and, I think I remember how to get down to the big lava cavern, you know, below the place that I'm currently at right now. I'm also actually just gonna craft more buckets so I can get even more lava. But right now I'm feeling good. Glad to see that people still like the cart stuff and that it wasn't just a one-off thing, but again, I'm only gonna do it like every other day or so, although whenever I do like a video of like me doing the carts, I usually get enough like clips within a single video just so I can like upload more than one. Like I gotta say I really can't see here right now. I think it's down in this slush cave. Down this way. And through here, around the big, suspiciously, I don't even know, spherical frickin', cavern, we have this. Holy moly! Oh my goodness. That was almost really bad. But I survived, so... Crisis averted. Also, in case you're wondering, I've already kind of went around this cave. I'm also sure I didn't record that either. I have a really bad track record of, like, turning, you know, my recording on when things get interesting. Also, Firestart is turned off on the server, which it has its ups and downs. The ups is that I can literally place wood on lava and it doesn't do shit. But the downside is that every time a creeper explodes and creates a fiery explosion, I have to put it out myself. Every single freaking flame, every single fire pile. It's just wonderful. It's just freaking awesome, amazing. I notice a lot of people on my Reels content are saying that I should do my laugh, and I just want to get this out of the way. I want to preface this. That was a genuine, like I usually never react like that. Like, genuine shock to laughter. That's it. It's usually something that only happens every, like, every once in a century, just because well, it's really hard to catch me off guard like that. Like, I didn't expect it to go up, like, one of the comments said it went up, like, on its hind legs like a dachshund, and yeah, it did. It was funny, because I remember seeing a video of a dachshund that was bouncing up and down on its legs on TikTok, and I was like, you know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of those lowriders. So it's kind of funny how, like, I thought of the lowrider, someone else thought of the dachshund, and then I saw the dachshund and thought of the lowrider, and it formed like a nice little reference triangle. And in case you know anything about geometry gets me excited. Because I love the shapes, I love the lines, I love the angles. It's very nice. Very nice. That's why I like Minecraft so much. It's just a bunch of cubes. But let's see. But yeah, okay. So we got the lava. Yeah, the buckets don't stack. Wow. Awesome. think we just click on here, right? Now we'll see how much storage this has. I think it has 4 blocks of storage. We could try one more, you know. Oh, okay, sweet. It doesn't even overfill. It's just like, yeah, you good. Which is cool. Oh, that's one more thing I'm gonna do real quickly. I'm just gonna make molds for like everything in Tinkers. Which shouldn't be too bad. But let's see here. What else do you need? What else do you need? We could also get... Do I have all my patterns in here? I only have a few select patterns. So I'll just grab my pad. Okay, I think they're in the interior chest. Also, did I drop anything? No. No. Surely not. Surely not. Why did I make that sound? I don't know. Here's my patterns. Awesome. But personally, like, at first I was kind of dreading, like, having to do the minecart stuff again, because I was like, oh man, I don't have any good ideas, but... I mean, now it's like, you know... Well, the initial shock of the whole, like, oh my god, everyone's watching my stuff is kind of worn off, so, thankfully I'm able to think just a lot more clearly now. I'm like, wait a second, this is actually awesome. And, I've been waiting for this moment for, like, so long to just, like, make a video. And have, you know... Because I'm thoroughly convinced that when you're a small creator, it's literally just, like, bots watching your stuff. In fact, it could just still be bots watching all of my videos, just, like, more. Because I honestly don't know who would, like, watch what I make. Like, genuinely. Dang it. I ran out of stone, man. That's okay, because we can simply replenish our supply, although... I think the smarter decision would actually be... Well, here's the thing. Does this create a large plate cast? Or does it already... Is this, like, already... Like, cause hold on. If I already click this... Gold bars! Oh... Access an empty cast in casting tables. What? So what could I even possibly do with this? You can make iron bars. Okay. Like I suppose that kind of does make sense that it would make bars out of bars. Okay. Well, I don't know exactly what to do with these. I want to use them as decoration, but where? Now it's gotta be the other way around. You gotta have gold on top. You can have a gold base. Come on. Come on, boy. You can have a gold base. It goes on top because it's more valuable. Huh. Okay, sure. It's not the most, you know, splendidly fancy thing, but it's something. Also, there's gotta be some, like a pattern chest. Well, if I'm remembering correctly here. Pattern chest. Or maybe I just do at Tinkers and look for all the blocks. Heart chest, Tinker's chest, cast chest. Oh, this is a cast, right? Yes, okay, cast chest. We take an already existing cast. Seared bricks, and a chest. Okay. Yeah, I can remember that. Yeah, that's not complicated. I don't have seared bricks. Damn it! How do I get seared bricks? Again. I know I'm really exposing how much I know about Tinker's construct. Like, what are seared bricks? How do I get... I realized I could have just viewed the recipe in that menu, but... So you gotta get grout, and then I gotta get clay, I gotta get... Oh my goodness, you see how everything just falls apart? Oh my goodness, I gotta get clay. Or I could just store them in a normal chest, and just keep them stored in a normal chest. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Because I'm not getting all this stuff for the casting bricks and everything. Just so I can, you know... I'm sorry, that's just a bit ridiculous, don't you think? We will just proceed to make our tools. And I do like how they dispose of the tools, like, or the stone stuff disposes of itself instead of me having to like throw it out. Because functionally, like, it's useless to me. Because, well, technically you could use it, but like, it's just so weak at this stage of the game. I have access to diamonds. Why would I use something like a stone? Like, for the ability? I'm sure there's stuff with this, like, ability that's also just, like, higher level material. Because that's kind of like what I noticed. There's, like, multiple different kinds of materials. But some of them have the same ability. The only difference is that they're a higher, like, mining strength, like iron, diamonds, netherite. Thankfully, there's nothing above netherite. Otherwise, I don't think I would ever. I don't think I'd ever get to that stage of the game. And in fact, I'm thoroughly convinced, because I usually, like, once I do what I want to do, I just like quit mod packs. Did I not create like a cast for this? Like, what's it, like, genuinely, like, what's... Hey! Not another gold bars, you fucking dingus. Oh, I suppose it's one more for the gold spike. If I could place it. But I can't. Alas. But I think we really gotta balance this out now. I really should have done that afterwards. I think you just can't... Or a mold for a gem, which makes sense. It's a gem. You shouldn't really be able to, you know, make metal gems. I mean, don't tell Windcraft. Don't tell Windcraft that. But yeah, that's it. I guess you just can't. It doesn't work. Can't do it. Oh, I could use this for something. Adds additional armor. Very interesting. I don't really care that much, but very interesting nonetheless. Let's see, tool handle. Where'd I get down to in terms of pattern crafting? Tough handle, large plate. Yeah, I think it was a large plate. That's where I got down to. So let's grab some more cobble and craft some more templates. Leg plating, sure. Oh, dang. Are you serious? Okay. Well, hold on. This is actually kind of different. Let's see, helmet, boot. Did I get any leg plating at all? Is that just not? Okay, so I stopped for leg plating. So you need that, chest plating, broad axe head, broad blade, and hammerhead. I think those are all the templates we need. Because these are all the ones that are castable out of metal. Anything else just isn't castable, I don't think. Out of metal. Unless it is, and I'm just being really, really dense here. Verifiably not as dense as osmium. Yeah. Yeah, back on the laugh, like, I don't genuinely laugh, because you gotta understand, like, all the time I'm thinking of, like, jokes as well, so if a joke is made, like, it's like I've already heard it, or, let's see, what is it? Like, it's just really hard to catch me, like, off guard in a way that I also find funny. Which, yeah, that's my fault, 100% genuinely, but... Also, like, I won't hold it against you. Like, if you if I've heard the jokes before, but it's like I like it and it aligns with my sense of humor. Like, I don't have a problem with that. That's not too bad. Okay, now let's get into the meat potatoes of this episode. Let's get all our coal. Let's place it in our furnace. Trying to think real quick here. Do I have smooth stone with which I can craft? Yes, I do. Okay, we can make this considerably faster as long as we're smart about it. Just gonna search in here. Any more smooth stone? Yes. Okay. So first thing we can do is take our. Oh, where's our iron? Sorry, I just had to hit a little burp ski there. So we take our iron. What do we need? 8. We probably need all this. And then, we'll mine down our existing furnaces. But I'm gonna be honest, I don't really know what's going on in here. Oh yeah, I got glass. That's pretty cool. How much? 92. Alright. I could build a glass cathedral or something. I don't really think you could do that much with 92 glass, but yeah, possibly. Possibly, maybe. I just remembered it's not even in my inventory. I gotta get the furnaces out of my inventory, and then I can craft the stuff that I need to make the stuff. Yes. Precisely. Now I can never cook food in these furnaces, but they smelt ores twice as fast. And because they are just ore things now, it would be really silly to just, I'm gonna put them back where they were before. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them here, like so. Because the furnace itself expands by going up, and these go like I don't know, like a different direction. Okay, we'll just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then one of these is gonna get shorted, but really not that important right now. Then what we're gonna do is we're gonna throw all of our stuff in our tank real quick, just so this next. I didn't even know you could put the storage in a storage. Nevertheless, like these other ones, like jeez, that should be game breaking. Or at least like make it run extremely slow. But yes, unfortunately, as well, we don't have a crushing wheel, which makes this really just difficult. And second off, I'm pretty sure, now don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure if I do need to alloy elements, what I can do is I can just remelt this stuff. And it should work. It should be fine. Again, don't quote me on that, but that's how it should work. Should. Hard should on that one. And honestly, that I feel like... Okay, don't drop that. Goodness, don't drop that. Even though it's like an ender chest in it. I could get all my stuff back if I craft a new one. So get this, get that, get this again. Get that, get this, get that. Get that, get that. There we good. Sort again. Yep, we're good. Alrighty, what do we want to start out with? Let's start out with the ones that I don't have that much of. So the unique ones, if you will. Raw silver, raw osmium. Because the other ones, I'm not sure if that's going to cause a nuclear explosion. And I'm just really crossing my fingers hoping it doesn't. Raw nickel, sure, why not? Even though you're 4 short of a full stack. I'll still smelt ya. I'll still smelt ya, laddie. Let's see, we got a lot of that lead. I could use the tin from this stack here. And then we can move down here and smelt the silver, even though we're 5 short of a stack. Let's see, which one? Occultism or thermal foundation? I'm sure they're interchangeable. I'm completely fine, actually. And here is probably where we want to stick all of our other ores. They can smelt like 30 at a time, actually. I don't know. I think this is the fastest way, but hold on, don't quote me on this. Also, I will absolutely fill this. Oh no. Oh no, I'm making rose gold. Yeah, well, rose gold's gotta be like cool or something. No, I didn't just melt all of my gold into rose gold. What are you talking about? No, I didn't just use all my gold and melt it into rose gold. What are you talking about? Yeah, well, may as well commit to it. Now we have rose gold, now we got copper. Oh yeah, I really just wanted to smelt the copper, if I'm gonna be completely honest here. I didn't expect the rose gold, Jesus. So how are we doing? How are we doing on the western front? Alright, I don't even know what front this would be. Which direction am I facing? The southern front. The southern front. All's good on the southern front. Okay, let's smelt even more copper. I guess I'm just the copper guy now? That's all I've been relegated to, the copper guy. The copper guy? Yes, they all want to pick on the copper guy. Suppose I had to just start making this into blocks. Unless, you know, I want to be waiting here centuries and eons. Get the quadruple blocks set up. Just sort of, you know, massively converting this stuff. Just absolutely massively converting this stuff. We also gotta make sure we're staying on that refresh game. Okay, we're getting there, getting there, getting there, getting there. Getting there, getting there, getting there. There's probably a way faster way to do this that I'm just not picking up on. Like I'm doing all this for copper, like it's worth something. Okay, I think we may be going through this stuff a bit faster. I can maintain the flow. No. Surely we got this. Well, I think that's actually good because we wanted to run through this all anyways, right? Yeah. Oh, yeah, I suppose. I mean, like, I don't know. Maybe. Not sure. We running super low, or do we still got it? I think we still got it. Cause yeah, now we're down to that. I think yeah, this is where we ultimately run into some problems here. However, I think it'll just keep flowing automatically once it isn't enough. Hey, whoa, no. Not the gold, not the gold. What we need is more copper. More copper here. Actually, it's only like 6 ingots of, or 60 millibuckets, sorry, of like molten gold. Which is like only like a few nuggets, so I don't care. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. Also, I think that's rose gold. No, that's iron. Okay. Also, don't care about that. Suppose it's good we emptied out the spigots. Because I was actually starting to get like just a little bit on my flipping nerves there, man. Also, just fill these back up. Yes. I'm also going to be more careful now with how I smelt this stuff. Because I don't want another incident happening again. I'm supposed to put it lightly here. Okay, now we're good. Put these in the machine. How's it going on the southern front? He keeps saying that for some reason. I honestly couldn't tell you. Okay, so we're seeing some motion here. That's good. Tin, zinc, this, that. Other things, yes, yes, yes. Oh yeah, getting all these ores. Getting the motion. Heck yes. The coin. Anything that's like in a small enough stack, I'm also just gonna shove back in. Because who knows, you may need the raw stuff after all. I already have good amounts of those in the cooked forms. So the only other thing I'd really need is I don't even know. Well, first off, I need to finish smelting this copper, but second off, what do I do with the lead exactly? You can smelt it into that. Smelt. Nuclear furnace blasting, eh? Okay, I mean, I don't really have a nuclear furnace thing. Wait, hold on. Whoa. Raw uranium, charred remnant. What's a charred? Okay, I don't have that. Lord knows I don't have a drop called it charred remnants. Because my ass would be too scared to hop down in the caves and fight a freaking brainiac. Although the scythe is extremely overpowered, and I could probably do so. What do I repair this thing with exactly? We can craft this into plague essence? I didn't know that. That would have been very helpful when I had my rats. Also, what are these? Paper on... okay. So if you use it on a thing, then that does something. What does this corrupt the rat skull do? Holy moly. Makes a super rat. That's what it freaking does, man. Regenerates health. 40 rat attack damage. Okay. Because I'd crafted that last time and I was like, I don't know what this does, and it turns out it didn't really do much. Okay, where's the fair thing? Can I repair this thing? I can combine it with an atomic laser scroll. An arcane anvil. Okay, it's really looking like I gotta either fight another one of these guys, or... actually, hold on. I think I might know what repairs this. And yes, it's exactly what you're thinking. But I'm not gonna reveal it. So that would be cheating. That would be cheating, eh, man? From smelling prints, that would be cheating. Fuck up. Stop being... get out of your head. Let's get some freaking work done, man. What is it? What is it I was looking for? Plague essence. That's the big reveal. The big secret. Does this repair? I guess the big question here. The big flipping question. Yes, it does. Actually gives me a considerable amount of usage back. And yes, I do want this. So give it to me. Heck yes. Epic win. Dang, we're down so much like stuff. I think any remaining stacks we gotta go ahead and just chuck into the blast furnaces so we don't gotta keep carrying. Haha, Karen, like triggered Karen. Sojak liberal Chungus mode. Sorry, that was a bit anachronistic. I think Karen predates like a lot of those other references. So I do just want to apologize like real quick for the time period whiplash I may have caused there. But yeah, it's just me pouring copper. It's me pouring copper into the vats. And I already talked about everything I want to talk about. So just pouring copper at this point, man. Also, if you are wondering like how I commentate my videos, yes, it is just me talking to myself. I've learned the skill over like, geez, what has it been, like 10 years or so now? Or essentially, like, I pretend I have an audience, and I pretend like I always talk to them. And it seems really sad, but don't worry. Because, actually not that bad for some reason. Like, it's definitely not that bad. Now, this says it's enhanced. Which I would be inclined to, like, believe, but at the same time, I don't know. I really have to consult the Encyclopedia of Tinkering here. Which, thank goodness. Oh, wow. I haven't seen this person on the server in a while. But, let's see here. Where is my rose gold? My rose in the gold. My gold that is rose. My rose gold. My rose gold. There you are. Grants 1 extra upgrade slot per part, which is cool, until you realize, like, it's literally just a place a diamond into. And it's like, okay, well, what the actual heck are we doing? You know, if we're adding a slot just to put a diamond in there, why don't we just take the slot out and use the base armor? No, hold on. Yeah, no, it's 250 on armor. And plus 1 armor. Tools and armor will only see applicable stat boosts. Yeah, so all I get is, like, plus 1 armor. Which, I mean, it could work. Thank goodness, though. That makes you wish you could get, you know, more stuff. Although, Just gonna go back to the beginning here. Dang it. If only I had like a consistent reference. If only I had a consistent reference for, you know, which upgrade I should get here. And if only I had, like, a consistent reference. See, diamonds, engineer goggle, experience, living wood for easier repairs. Reinforcements, smelt up with campfire. Okay, this is, oh, okay, here we go. Probably like haste. Haste and speedy? Let's see, haste. This is a harvest upgrade, it would say. This isn't really a defensive upgrade. See, armor, fiery freezing, great fairy novice, ricochet, springy thorns. Springy. Maybe a piston? Or do I need both to have springy? Because there's also thorns, but I don't think we really get that. I don't know. Let's just try casting it for now, and we can worry about the implications later. Actually, you know what? All I said I was gonna do today was like smelt all the ores. So I don't think I really want to get in over my head, especially since I still have like other stuff to do in my life. So sorry about that, but yeah, I think I'm gonna get off relatively soon. But if you did enjoy this, you know, more of a let's play video, this is basically like I play with other people on the server, and one of these days I may actually record something that's you know, high action, entertaining, and not just me you know, just harvesting materials, crafting materials with stuff. Maybe one day you'll see me craft a supermassive QIO drive, huh? But yeah, it's definitely not today. Let's see. How many ingots we got? 5 bitte ingots right. But yeah, if you enjoyed the video, drop a like. That's all I got for you. See ya.